Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to my channel and welcome to episode 28 of Studio Time with Ryos. So this past weekend, Hardwell invited me to his show in Brooklyn, and let me tell you guys, it was absolutely phenomenal and super inspiring. I love Brooklyn Mirage too, so just the venue, the music, everything. It was a very vibey night and very inspiring. So today I'm inspired to kind of make my own hard drop stuff that I would play in my own live sets. That dark, aggressive fire, those bangers. So that's what I want to mess around with today. Who knows where this is going to take us. So let's just have some fun. Without further ado, let's get right into it. Back in the studio. Good thing I don't sing because I can't sing. I am working on a song where I sing, but I mangle my voice so much where it sounds like Barricade by Axwell. Like that's kind of my reference. And it's coming out pretty good. So maybe I can sing a little bit with the assistance of modern production. So today I'm actually inspired by one of my own songs, Heat, that I released. I've obviously made my fair share of club bangers, I like to think. Heat's one that's always stood out to me, one of my personal favorites, and I love to make something again in that style. So let me pull up the lead sound to Heat. Should be in the Ultimate Collection. Alrighty, folks, so I just pulled up the main lead for Heat along with this little high lead. I use this to accent the lead in the actual track. Pulled it with the processing, and now we got a great sound to work with here. So yeah, let's get right into it. Let's see if we can start coming up with some melodies and go from there. So I'm thinking about making a track in one of these three keys, D sharp, D, or C sharp. And I'm also going to turn off that delay. Yeah, for right now. It's a little distracting. It's kind of mean. That's kind of nice. Let's keep this going. I kind of like this. Let's proceed with this melody, shall we? I also want to get the sub for Heat because I think the lead and sub combo made for a really nice pair, and we might as well use it again. I kind of like this on F. I'm not gonna lie. What if I did D sharp? Okay. And then move this to C. I like that. Okay, so I think I like that better. So now for the sub line, let's basically just put all these notes on D more or less. Ooh, see, that kind of sounds nice. This goes to D sharp. So for right now, this will be our sub line. Of course, we'll make it a little bit cooler, maybe do some pitch automations and stuff. And then I want to play around with this high lead too. So in the track Heat, this was used as like an accent lead. So I'm thinking we just accent the higher notes up here. So let's test that. I like that. All right. So let's do a little bit more lead work. Let's make this thing cooler, shall we? So what I'm going to do, I have it right here. Okay. So these automations will be helpful. We could do reverb throws and we could do like that choppy LFO spiral effect. So obviously we'll try to aim for when there's nothing going on. So like right here. There we go. Something like this. We'll do that again here. And then I don't know if we'll do an LFO throw every single trip, but we will test it. It actually might even be easier if I just go like that. And then I copy this wherever I want. So I like that. That's a nice little glitchy ting. Let's get a kick going, and then I'll explore some pitch automation maybe with the sub. Make it a little more interesting. But we do need that kick first. And we'll go for a harder one. I actually have the one for heat, so we'll use that for now. Of course, subject to change. Put that on the mixer, and then where's my side chain? There we go, and then... All right, the sub definitely needs work. I like the lead pattern, but let's revisit the sub here. I think I don't want it to be so fast-paced, so perhaps we'll just go like that. All right, so now that the sub is fixed, the next thing I'm doing is just adding some pitch automation to the leads, make them a little more expressive, a little less mundane. I really like in these darker tracks when the lead kind of pitches down up really quick to start into the melody. So I think in this case, it would look something like this. Yeah, that's kind of sick. Just throw a little pitch bendy in there, see what happens. Okay, so I think I want this to be tighter too, so perhaps we'll make the MIDI just tighter on these notes. Yeah, that's pretty cool. So then, I don't know if I want it to pitch up every time. Let's try that first, and then let's see how that sounds. Every time meaning like on this first start of the melody, if you will. Okay, I take it back. That does sound kind of cool. That sounds dope. Now, I want to experiment with a new sub too. I want to try more of like a ringy 808. That'll give it like that really deep feeling. That sounds mean. Let's take the shaper box too. This is the side chain for, yeah, the bass here. Yeah, okay, this new sub sounds better in this context, I guess, for this melody. So let's go ahead and let's create a pitch automation here and see if we can make this a little fancier. I like this bend here. I feel like it makes it a little cooler. All right, I fuck with that. Now, I want to put the delay back on. Whoa, my sub was ass. That does not sound good. Yeah, the deeper sub is way better. Guys, these drops, the drums matter a lot. So I want to spend a little bit of time working on these drums for sure. So the first thing that I'm going to do, I'm going to copy the lead melody onto a new track, and I'll just pull up a random percussion sound for right now. Let's do like, this is kind of cool. I want to put all these notes on C, right? And then we're going to make a percussion that follows the lead melody first. And then we can find more percussion to like give the drop an actual groove, you know? But this will help accentuate the melody. To start. Excuse me. Oh my God, I keep burping. I'm drinking sparkling water. And that carbonation is making me burp. All right, so here we go. Let's add this, and then we'll give it some side chain. Sounds really cool. Okay, so the only thing is this percussion is, I think it's tonal actually. Actually? I think this percussion is tonal actually. All right, what is that root note playing there? What is this guy? Is it C? Looks like C to me. Maybe we could throw a tuner on there. Okay, tuner saying C. All right, so if that's the case, then perhaps we should make it play the melody, actually. So I just wasted my time making those adjustments. Yeah, like that, and then we'll throw on stretch so that the notes are all the same length. I really like that. I want to take down that fundamental frequency though, just a little bit. Yeah, so instead of doing that, we can maybe do the inverse. I don't want it to be super tonal. I really like the high end though. So obviously there'll still be tonality in the synth, or percussion rather, but I'm gonna make it less obvious with EQ. Okay, so now we can experiment with more of an actual groove. So we'll bring in the sub for that. And then let's see here. Cool, very simple groove. What about like some high-end percussion? So like maybe like a tambourine, a shaker, something like that might be nice here. I've got an absolute Nathan in the Ultimate Collection for shaker one-shots. What about here? So definitely don't want to sidechain this. I don't want this to be like a blatant shaker. I kind of want it to be in the background just to give it some momentum. Maybe I'll change the pattern to match the lead, perhaps. So off the rip, I don't think I want anything. And then maybe here we'll do like duplicate notes. So something like this. Or actually it would have to be sooner so we can hear it. And then we'll cut this one away. Okay, so I love the rhythm. I don't like the sound though. Okay, so this is a cool enough sound, and then we can process this to make it sound more like the way I want. It's gonna involve two things here. It's gonna involve some just simple filtering with an EQ, and then maybe like a thermal, something cool to give it like a nice texture or dimension or something. So we're gonna do a bandpass filter, like here. Yeah, I don't want this to like really fill out my high end. I want it to be more in like the high mids. Now let's see if we can find a cool preset that will give this thing a little dimension. I want it to be more filtered. Let's bring this down. And then I want to squeeze the whole thing with OTT. 100%. And then let's also cut out the lows now. Okay, right idea. The OTT, it is squash. I mean, I had that shit on 100%. Obviously, I was squashing it. Yeah, I definitely want it to be a little groovier, so I'm not going to compress it to hell. One other thing that I can do is add an LFO tool right after the OTT and then make a curve that looks something like this. And this will help shorten it, make it tighter. We're going to lose that roll, but let's see what this sounds like. Yeah, so tightening it a lot. Let's see what that sounds like in the mix. Guys, the pollen count is astronomical. I'm sorry if I sound like Squidward. Let's move on. Let's keep it going. Spend enough time on the drums. Let's add some like background effects and stuff. I love in these drops, in like the first drop, I love adding just like a little tease of white noise. I call them white noise shots. Just like that. So ready? It's like... So the only other thing that I'd want to do before I really start building this out is maybe finding little spots where we can add like stabs or little like synth shots and shit. I think that might sound cool. So stabs are the obvious choice. Let's see if I have anything. That's such a cool sound. Let's see this sound if I pitch it down to D. Okay, I like that. And what if we layered that? Because I love this rave stab. Okay, maybe not that one bit, but that kind of sounds mean. What if instead of this sub, we just get like a really like engulfing bass stab thing to go along with these? What if we tried a big room kick or something? Ooh. The stabs sound really cool. What I would like to do, specifically for the brass stab and the rave stab, I'm going to group them together, and then I'm going to add a shit ton of reverb and delay. This is going to make the drop feel more spacious, and then on top of that, I'll like print it into audio, and then we'll add, I'm so old. I can't do two things at once. We'll print it into audio, and then we'll reverse them and kind of let them sort of swell into each other. Let's record this. So now we can reverse this if we so choose, and it just provides us with a little more flexibility. And even we'll make a volume automation clip. And you know what? Now that we have stabs in place, we should probably move this back over so that the noise kind of acts as a layer here. Yo, what the, hold the phone. This is dope as shit. We're going to mute the leads in the bass here because I'm going to want to do like a melodic fill here. I'm going to attempt to make a break today. I know. But nah, I'm going to attempt to make a break today, and I think it'd be cool if we filled it or did like a little fill using the break elements here. So yeah, we'll keep that in the back of our mind. Right here, I think a shaker or like a tambourine actually would sound really nice here. Love this one. Something like this could be cool here just to keep the energy going, the pace going. Nice. And actually, maybe a small exhaust here would sound cool too. Maybe. Let's try this and then we'll move on. So we'll do, yeah, like something like this, and we'll keep it subtle. That sounds good. All right, so now moving along to the break. I don't have any vocals that we can work with, unfortunately. So perhaps we'll just go for like a pluck break, you know, with a cool melody. Maybe do a little super saw section or something. Spire always does me right whenever we're talking plucks. So let's try and explore some nice plucks. Ooh. It's kind of cool. I like that it's slightly distorted. All right, so what key? We're in D. Woo! And then let's change it up here. I really like this. Let's get this in there, and then let's build out this break. This is sick. I left this gap here, and we're going to add a reverb swell because that is literally one of my favorite things to do. So we'll use the same one as before from Arts Acoustic. Okay, so let's get this in there. Ooh, I like the reverb swell, actually. We're going to record this in. Hold the phone. Because I like the reverb swell when it's just this note and not all the notes prior, right? So if I play it from right here, it sounds different than if I played the whole entire melody. So we're going to record that in quick. Do something like that. Nice. I would be curious to see what it sounds like if we layered a pluck that had a lot more transient to go along with this. I think we might get a more unique result that way. Yeah, this sounds a lot better to me now. And then we can add some processing on this whole entire group here. I would like to do supercharger first and foremost. It would be cool if we had a different ending for one of these sections, maybe like here and here, and a vocal comes to mind first. So let's try to look for a little vocal reverse that we can use. Well, that's kind of cool. That's not what I was looking for, but wait. Let's pitch it up 5 first, see what that sounds like. That sounds cool, yo. Yo, okay. That one fits really nice. What also might be cool to add to this pluck is a very audible delay. So we'll go to H delay for that. And I want it to be loud and maybe not so filtered. We'll go ping pong. Yeah, it's kind of trancy. The other thing that we can use here to fill out this break is like a cool drone, a vocal bed, something of the sort. Maybe we'll go digging. We can try arcade, see if they have like a dark bank or something that we can use, find a cool vocal atmosphere. I kind of like the vibe of these vocal chops. Let's see. This is more on the lines of what I was looking for, but maybe we'll make like a vocal chop. That sounds sick. Let's see. Okay, wait, yo, this vocal chop is freaking sick. That fits perfect, yo. I want to start building while the inspiration is still hot, though. We're definitely going to need like a pad and a respace for the following section. So we'll do, shit, maybe we'll just do really easy init chords. Filter them. Okay. And just go something like this. I think for the init chords, it might be nice if they're like slightly sidechained a little bit to give them some more groove, make them less static. All right, let's get a bass in this section too. Okay, let's move this here so that I can make a build up, and we'll just keep this moving and grooving. So what we should do is copy over the drop leads, and let's pull up a filter. Make a low pass filter like that. Do the peak as well. I don't know if we're gonna do sidechain or not in the build, but we'll turn it off for right now. We're also going to have to high pass. So I don't know if the vocal chop will work in this build. We can try some of the rave elements that we made before. It might sound good if in the build we just kind of use these little pieces here instead of that main sound. Yeah, that's cool. Or better yet, what we can do, we'll just use this first piece. We'll get rid of the second one. And then we'll use the ghost swell instead. That'll be nice. And then also for this section, we'll just sort of repeat this. All right, so for the build, very roughly speaking, I think this is kind of the direction I want to go. I like the way this sounds a lot. We're going to obviously have to do a bunch of little meticulous things right now. Like, for example, I want to turn off the side chain on the rave stabs, or like the whole stab group, rather. We're going to turn off the side chain here, and then I'll probably want to add reverb specifically just for the build to kind of give them that like washed out effect. So I'll probably even do Endless Smile, honestly, because sometimes I just use Endless Smile as a reverb. Let's kind of keep it on. Yeah, like that sounds cool. Oh, and I was gonna say that's not smooth, but that's because this volume automation was messed up. And this vocal chop desperately needs a lot of compression. We'll do OTT, make things easy. Perfect. And where's my... Yeah, I want my pitch automation here. I want all of this. The reverb swells, the whole nine. It'd also sound nice if we added an Endless Smile to this drop lead here in the build. Okay, that sounds really, really sick. What else do we need to do, folks? Let's get some impacts going. I also am quickly automating the OTT that was on the vocal chop because I liked how it was a little bit in the background in the break, but in the build I wanted it to be more exaggerative. I'm hearing the classic flanger riser for this build-up, so we'll go like that. Oh, yeah. And then let's do like build drums in a pattern here. Let's do like a thin snare and then a kick. That might be the best bet here. I also want to do a build kick. Copy that over as well. And the drop lead is getting high pass a little too much here. We'll bring this down to like 60. For the build lead, I hear it more like this, where what we can do is kind of just keep this D note extended. And then we'll have to bring the volume automation and make a curve kind of like this instead. So next for this build-up, I want to get a like tonal riser, something that's going to be really just mean and in your face. And we also need like a bass sweep or just some sort of something to supplement the bass in this build-up, which I think a sublift would sound nice. Okay, let's try one of these. So this would come down to D. All right, that's cool. And then a riser. Wait, the riser for Way Back Home is kind of nasty. The VIP riser might sound very nice here too. Is that local? I'm still updating my Ultimate collection, so some samples are not in here yet. Yeah, see, like I have to copy. Yeah, here's what I'm looking for. I have to copy all of these to my Ultimate collection thing. All right. Dude, super sick. What the fudge? I don't know why. I feel like sometimes I shouldn't curse in front of you guys. I don't know. Anyway, VIP riser, cool, sub cool. Okay, so now moving back towards the drop, we can try to introduce some of our break things back to that fill, right? That was the whole purpose of making the break, is to try to do a melodic fill here using our break elements. So let's just copy everything over. Let's see what that sounds like. Oh, wait a minute. That would sound sick if we did a 2-bar fill instead. So let's copy the pluck ending over here. The Vox chop will get cut. This will all get cut right here. And what we're going to do is, yeah, basically make the following adjustments. Just cutting all this out. All of this got to go. And then the other thing is making sure that the lead also cuts out right here completely. And we'll do that with the volume automation clip. See how it sounds. Yo, that sounds nasty. We're gonna have to smoothen that transition though, but and then back into the drop. Dude, that's nice. Volume automation goes back. This stuff gets copied back over. We're gonna need like a riser, and I know the perfect one. We're gonna use the hype riser. All right, so the hype riser will help take us out of the fill section, and then we need something to bring us into the fill section now. Okay, we'll get to smoothing this out, but I want to add a little more elements here to the second half of the drop since it's right on my dome. We're going to add the heat ride. I love this ride. It's perfect for right here. Oh, that ride is so nasty. We're going to add the toms in here too, or tams. And then for this part of the drop, this outro, we'll extend it properly. We will just go like this first for the drum section. Leads can go like that. We'll do another stab here, extend the sub, copy the exhaust, and then we'll just do like a very simple snare fill to take us out of this drop. Okay, so I think to smoothen this transition, we really just need like an impact and maybe like a small sweep or something. But I think an impact that already has like a pre-sweep built into it would do us justice here. I also got to bring the respace here for sure. And then maybe we'll do the snare as well. Absolutely, absolutely. We do need a big snare now as well to accompany this other snare fill. All right, now for the Ryos, let's copy this bad boy over, and the chords might as well. Okay, so right idea. But I actually don't love this respace. Let's go here. I also want it to be like distorted as hell. My God, I gotta take my allergy medicine. My nose is killing me. All right, so now guys, I think this all sounds really good. Few things that we need to address quick and then we can wrap up. Maybe we can just add a quick filler for the drum section here. I can use one of my my top loops that I use in my breaks often. Where's clocking? Clocking is cool. No, not that one. Here we go. The only other thing that I feel like we need to add right this second is an impact. I forgot to do that earlier. But just something for the build-up so that when the snares come in, there's just a little bit more impact. I don't know. It's just something that I like to do personally. So we'll do, which one should we do? I like to be more subtle. I like this one. Yeah. All right, folks. I think that about wraps it up for this session. Let's take a listen from the top and let's see what I came up with. go, baby. Dude, I can't tell you guys how long I've been wanting to make a drop in this style again. I'm so happy that I just did this, yo. Listen, you can't even lie to me. Obviously, this is my first draft, so things are still a little bit rough, but like this concept, this would go off at a live show. So ladies and gentlemen, that is a wrap for episode 28. Thank you guys so much for joining me once again. I really do appreciate it. If you guys enjoyed today's episode, please be sure to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and hit that notification bell so you're notified the next time I upload. If you want the stems to today's episode or any other episode of Studio Time with Ryos, as well as sample packs and a bunch of other goodies, you can head over to my Patreon. The link for that would be down below in the description. And yeah, guys, that'll be all for me today. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next video.